Are you struggling to raise bilingual children? I know I am. And today I want to share with you a quote that was shared by someone I really admire and respect. And this quote is as follows: Nature doesn't hurry, and yet everything is accomplished. And when I heard that, it hit me personally. But then I started thinking about how it applies to absolutely everything because it's truth. And I want to share my thoughts on how it applies to bilingualism. So, when we try to force our children, or even ourselves if we're learning a second or third language, when we try to force it, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't. And when I think about raising bilingual children, a lot of us come to this goal with the idea of like powering through it and getting it done and doing anything we need, putting all the input so that they absorb everything and changing all the media to Spanish and all the books. And it's very product driven. And while it is important to have goals, when we approach this powerful thing, which is language and connection, through the lens of force, it just doesn't work out. And so I invite you and me to look at the way in which we learned our first language, in the way that babies learn their first language. And we can see that there is a natural period of silence. There's a silent period where babies and humans are allowed to just receive, to just acquire everything around them, including language. And when they're 1 to 1.5, they will say one word or two words, and we are in awe, right? We are so surprised, so amazed by the way that their development just happens. And yet, we forget that when we are learning a second language or when we are wanting to raise bilingual children. And it is the exact same process. There needs to be a period of silence, a period of understanding and acquiring the language before we are ready to produce, before we are ready to express ourselves. And so that quote really hit home to me personally, but I can see how it also applies to language learning. So I encourage you to take it slow, to notice more the energy that you're bringing into this interaction, into your pursuit of raising bilingual children. And I would say that's more important than any of the books you read, any of the videos your children watch, even any of the input that you provide. The energy and the intention behind your interactions are what will make a difference. Because yes, in the short term, if you push your child to start replying in Spanish, or they have been in a Spanish class for a month and you already start quizzing them and asking them like, can you sing this song? What color is this? What is that? How do you say this? You might get some feedback and you might get some input out of them, but we're playing the long game, right? We are not, it is not just playing, because playing implies that there is winning at the end. I mean, I guess in some sports, but the way that I'm saying playing is like truly playing, truly having fun with life and enjoying the process of raising a bilingual child. If you're learning the language yourself, is the joy of learning together. That's what's going to make a difference. That's what's going to make it last and stick, not only in your child's brain, but in their heart. Because I truly believe that language is what connects us, obviously, to each other. And if we see language as that powerful way that we can connect to someone else's soul, if you will, you realize that it is way more important than all the superficial level language apps, books, etc. And you know that it is something that does not need to be hurried. It just needs to be intentional, real, and authentic. So I just wanted to share that with you. That quote hit me, and I wanted to share with my familia. Okay, adios.